Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be one of the hardest, no, the hardest video that I will ever film, and this is about um, bullying, and this is about me personally, and this is about my surgeries that I have had in the past. Now, it's all one surgery that's kind of into one. I have mentioned before that I have had multiple jaw surgeries. I used to have really, really bad teeth for pretty much all of my life. I got picked on a lot. I got bullied a lot. I would hear other kids talking about me all the time, um, just calling me like Bugs Bunny, Beaver. Nobody wanted to play with me because I was the Beaver kid. And I just remember being like, okay, that's fine. And I just remember like being at my grandma's, and I have this like specific memory where I was on the one side of the street and somebody was on the other side. And I think her name was, I want to say Nicole, because they had lived across my grandparents when I was little, like 5, 6 years old, and they're like, "Oh look, there goes Beaver. We don't want to be by her," and it always bothered me because nobody wanted to be my friend. Nobody wanted to talk to me because I was like the ugly one. Everybody stared at me. It was kind of hard not to stare at me. I knew in school when I was sitting, like I felt like this huge amount of pressure on me, and it was just like this heavy load that would just like come down on me, and I would like start to get panic attacks in the middle of class, and I would just sit there and kind of stare, and my insides would just start turning, and I just remember never ever talking about this with anybody. Nobody. I always played it cool. I always played it like I was normal, even though I didn't feel normal. I knew that I looked different. I knew that I got picked on. I knew that I got made fun of. I knew kids stared at me. I knew kids pointed at me. I just knew that I was different in so many ways. Number one, before I show you guys my pictures from my orthodontist, you can see now I have like a wonderful smile. I'm pretty happy with it. They're white. They're nice. But I went through hell to get there. I had 8 teeth pulled, 3 surgeries, and still suffer with pain on the one side. But before we get started on that, if you are a bully in any way or you make fun of somebody, turn off my video right now and don't watch it. Either that or you need to go and apologize to those that you harmed in any way. Bullying affects people mentally in ways that you wouldn't understand unless you've been there. Not being the pretty one when you're hanging out with girls was always like, do I want to hang out? Do I want to go to the club? Do I want to go over to their house? I always just felt so empty and so lost, and I couldn't even put my lips together. My teeth stuck out so far. It's probably one of the worst, I want to say, overbites in history. I seriously think that I have topped the charts with this makeover. I'll never forget the day that I got my braces and I couldn't afford it. Cost me a lot of money, and I had to put down money. And I remember I was working at K Jewelers, and I had to pay like $200 something a month, and I paid it every month, and then eventually paid them off. And then I moved because my husband's military, so we went to a different base, finished off there, which was our last base before we moved here to California. And it was just a nightmare. The guy who did my surgery at Scott Air Force Base, I wish I could sit and just have a conversation with him. He knew he messed up. He did. And he just wouldn't admit it. And the pain that I went through, I would never wish upon anybody. Nobody. But I always teach my kids as well to be kind. I don't want my kids to ever be picked on, and they get picked on. Kids are bullies. But I always tell them it's okay just to brush it off. But like I said before, there's no need to be a bully. We need kindness in this world. Be kind, be generous, be courteous. Just be you. Smile at people, make their day. That's what the world needs. We just need positivity. Me getting on here already, I'm having horrible anxiety, and I'm about to go to work, and I'm like, I'm literally about to cry, and I'm trying to like hold myself together. I slept in this. I'm still in my pajamas, but my hair and stuff is done for work. But anyways, this is just so overwhelming. I used to tell myself, like, I'm never gonna get there. I'm never gonna have like the amazing smile that I wanted. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my pictures. And if you want to bully on here, go ahead, because I have learned to deal with so much. I've dealt with so much in my life, and I'm happy with where I am right now. I don't think I've ever showed these pictures to anybody but one person, and that one person was my therapist at Scott. I don't remember his name, but he was just really sweet and kind. He was the best therapist I've ever had. Yes, I have gone through therapy multiple times. I deal with depression, I deal with anxiety, and self-image. Self-image is probably one of the hardest things, but I'm learning, and I'm happy with where I am right now. My makeup has come a long way. I've learned a lot over the years. Obviously, being in my 30s, I'm like, about time. I remember when we used to all draw our eyebrows on, which are in this picture, and you just do like a rainbow, and you're like, yeah. So, but all right, here we go. I don't even know where to begin with this. It's just basically one picture, and I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit so that way you guys can see these pictures. So this was my top mouth right here. This was my mouth from the side, and that's the front. I don't know if you can see, and that is from the other side. That's how far my teeth stuck out. Now obviously if I smile, I don't have that anymore. But yeah, this was my mouth. My bottom, these teeth were completely turned in down here. Looking at these pictures, I'm just like, have I really come that far? I saw my orthodontist that started it and did most of the work. It was actually located in Hampton, Virginia. It was at Daily Orthodontics. Date taken. Oh my gosh. Oh, it doesn't even say, but there's the phone number. So if you're in Hampton, Virginia, and you need your teeth done, I highly recommend this. I've had my braces off for a few years now, but just looking at how far I've come, I had 8 teeth pulled. So the teeth that are like right here and here, so the ones that are here, and then all 4 of my wisdom teeth, so that would have been a total of 8 teeth that I had pulled. And I was awake for it, which was whatever. So I had gaps here, and they took it, and eventually after my surgeries, they pulled them together just with bands and closed those gaps that I had. And then pulling the wisdom teeth gave me more room in the back of my mouth, so everything was able, they literally just pulled my whole entire face back. Surgery, everything. This side they had to do twice. My muscle actually, unfortunately, did not heal whatsoever. All my pictures are on my phone, and I don't feel like sharing those. My face is just swollen, beat up, bruised, nasty. I have 15 screws on this side, 3 on this side. I had my joint washed out. But yeah, so it came over here and this side got pulled this way. So they had to go in, re-break it, and then move it back this way and try to realign it. Just like 2 months after I had the full surgery on both sides. It's like a 2% chance that would happen to somebody, and that somebody, of course, was me. But I just want to share this with you because if you are going through anything, just know that you are beautiful no matter what. And if people pick on you, I want you to just prove them wrong. Work hard for whatever it is that you want. Go to therapy. Don't let anyone push you around. But this is how I spent half of my life. Half of my life like this. Half. It's just not something that, looking at these pictures, I told you it's really, really emotional because I knew that I didn't fit in. I knew that I just knew that I was different, and I just always felt so incomplete. Having a good smile is super important. But yeah, I don't even really know what else to say. But this was the top of my mouth because I had sucked my thumb for years, so you can just see that arch right there. It was literally the shape of my thumb. So that's why these teeth completely here. Look at that, completely stuck out. This is the bottom. If you see my bottom teeth over here, this one, they had to like literally stretch and pull all of those like out. That's why I have a little bit of gum missing, just because I went through so much. But if I can do this, anybody can. We all have our own journeys. We all have our own struggles. We all have certain things that we have gone through. And if you are being bullied in any way, if you're watching my video, please reach out to me. I will give you my phone number. Call me. I will talk to you. I'll FaceTime you. I just want you to know that you are important, and I want you to know that no matter what it is that you're going through, there's another side to it. This is your story. It's your story to tell and nobody else's. Make your story. Make it. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I know this is sappy of me, but this is my story. This is my journey. Obviously there's way more to it, and I'm filming on my phone. I should be filming on my camera, but I just don't have time to get that up right now. But maybe at some point I will go through and save all the pictures that I took from my recovery journey. But you can see the before and afters for yourself. And that's that. I am about to get ready to go to work, so I'm going to have to get going soon, and I will try to post this before I leave. It takes a while sometimes, but before I go, just know that I love you. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're strong, you're confident, and you don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, and don't let nobody pick on you. Bullying is wrong, and it does affect people. I hope everybody has a great day today. I hope that in some way I'm able to help somebody, just one person, feel like they can have the confidence that they need. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I will try to get this up for you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.